Game starts. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another session of the Toku Roundup Chronicle. I, of course, am your kindest but beloved overlord, real guy extraordinaire, deal between his team, but being joined by the fanboy for life, Flutter Guy 98.
Coding, Mojiste.
We're joined by a special guest, our weary wandering traveler, lure of ice, Frozen.
I don't really have proper catchphrases like everyone else here does, but hello, everyone.
Yes, we had to call in a reserve because everyone else is either busy or offline. But yeah, it's time for us to go back to Spider-Man Remastered. Heard. Now let me quickly fire up the game.
You guys have probably mentioned this in like previous sessions, but this is probably the best Spider-Man game since Spider-Man 2, the movie game.
Oh, absolutely it is.
I mean, a close second would have been Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Oh, I love Shattered Dimensions. It's such a fun game. It's a shame you can no longer get it on digital.
Yeah, but it's still in my Steam library, so I can still download it.
Which is the way I could still play it. The only way I can is with my old PS3.
Ooh. Ew.
Anyway.
That thing's kind of a nightmare to go and... I mean, I wouldn't say too much of a nightmare to get a capture card for.
Now then, we actually did run a poll last time to see from you people which of the suits that we have available we should wear for this part. And, well, not really surprised by what won. With a popular demand of at least three. No, wait. Hold on. Let me double check here. Was it 3 or 4 votes? Let me check on my end real quick. Yeah, 4 votes. The suit that we'll be wearing this time is
Demon's Rider. Side up. Deep. Drop. Danger. Rider. Demons.
the Arachnid Rider Suit. Can't say I'm too surprised, honestly.
It's a good suit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely in my top 10, but near the bottom, actually.
Spider-Man, I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
So, I'm just saying stuff to just make sure I'm not, like, having repeat stuff happen. But,
You got it.
have you guys gone over the, conversation of Best Peter?
Well, see, the thing is, I think that currently overall, I think Yuri is one of the best, but we're talking like Peters for like, like younger, I think Josh Keaton. For older, you go with Barnes. And, oh crap, where did Fuller go?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
I want to go find out.
Just got a text from Doc. Looks like he attached an idea for a spider gadget.
Josh Keaton, definitely one of my favorites because he when he puts down a quip, it hurts. It actually feels like it hurts.
Ah, Impact Web. Web. This is actually something from the comics. This was actually originally used by Scarlet Spider.
Yep. And I think actually first time used in a video game was the 90s Spider-Man video games.
Looks like it could work.
Let's see here.
It's definitely one of my go-to web combat options. It's just like it just eliminates a guy
Be proud.
on the wall. He's gone. You don't have to worry about him. He's not coming back. He's stuck there for however long the web lasts, which is what I'm trying to remember. I think he said in like the 90s cartoon, his webbing only lasts for like about an hour. So, oh, let's say Gone Changes said like several hours.
I want to see if I could stealth these guys.
But I can't really remember that other guy that you mentioned. Barnes, was it?
Yeah, he was the voice for the 90s cartoon.
Oh yeah. He's definitely up there for one of my faves. It's just
Also, the thing is, he's also, well, it's nostalgic bias since he's the voice I grew up with, so...
yeah. Man, this is written like some really bad comic book.
Sleep it off.
But it's just, yeah, just like I also kind of liked Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man.
Oh, the Electric Harris is great. Yeah. Here's the thing. I do not like the MTV Spider-Man series, but I love Neil Patrick Harris as the voice of Peter. He really seemed to get it down, honestly. It's one of the reasons why I was glad that they got him back for Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah. Oh, which one was he again? Was he the?
He was amazing.
Oh yeah, the amazing one.
More of them.
Yeah, because it was like, I think it was like Josh Keaton as Ultimate.
Yeah, Josh Keaton was Ultimate, Barnes was Noir, and Dan Gilvezet was 2099, which
Yeah, they had the oldest Spider-Man be the latest in the timeline.
Here's the thing. I love Dan Gilvezet, I really do, but he was not a good choice for 2099 Spidey. He's way too... here's the thing. Gilvezet can be serious, but the thing is, well... Honestly, here's the thing. I hate I hate the whole thing regarding, I can't remember what it is. The sequel that essentially tried to... The spiritual sequel to,
Oh yeah, the one that only had Amazing in 2099 in it.
Yeah, that one. Here's the thing. I didn't like that game, but I feel that Barnes was a better choice for 2099 Spidey.
Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
I don't remember much about that game. I think I've only played it like once.
It wasn't all that. It wasn't all that good. They did something stupid where they tried to make Peter the bad guy at the end, like make him like the founder of Alchemax, which, I'm sorry, no, that is not only stupid. It's a betrayal of everything Peter is as a character.
Yeah, that's why the entire thing with Spider-Rock kind of went the way it went.
Spock?
Spock. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. That's actually what they call him. Where the hell did Flutter go? Weird. Anyway, but yeah. Here's the thing. I hated that, but I warmed up to that over time because of the fact they make it clear that it's Ock who's in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense for him to basically
Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case,
be
socks already.
for him to, act so villainous at times, but but for like normal Peter, no, it does not work. Not work. Work. But still, I give Dan credit for trying to be serious at times. It shows he's a good VA. But in terms of, but I'm sorry, Barnes was better as 2099 Spidey.
But we're all in agreement that Drake Parker is the worst Spider-Man.
Here's the thing. I don't think Drake is bad, but I don't think he's good either. Though Drake Bell as a person can go in hell.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing.
Welcome back, Flutter.
Here's the thing. I don't hate Ultimate Spider-Man. I thought that the first few seasons were fine, but the moment they basically went to Web Warriors, they forgot about Luke Cage and the other her characters and made it more about how Miles and the others, rather than trying to slowly lead into the passing of the torch they were trying to pull off. Like I was like I liked seeing more of Miles, but it came off as very slapdash, and I hated the finale because, okay, you want to know what they did for the final episode of Ultimate Spider-Man?
Didn't they try to rehash the entire plotline of a comic book of Doc Ock marrying Aunt May?
No. So, essentially what happened was Ock made a new version of the Sinister Six, and then essentially forced Peter to, ingest a serum that would basically remove his spider powers. He then gets help from Norman Osborn, who is now a good guy, even though there were hints at the end of the first Spider-Verse crossover that he was going to come back as a villain again. But the thing is, okay, so they do one of the biggest fucking ass pulls I have ever seen for a finale. So Norman apparently has a secret lab where he cloned all the old spiders that he had back in the day, and he just so happens to have the same spider who bit Peter.
Law of averages say that even though you have cloned the same exact spider, it's going to probably give at least some kind of different power set. But yeah, you gotta take a picture of the tall building.
Where is up?
There you go.
There it is.
That'll do it. Map should be recalibrated.
Yeah, I think that's like the tallest point in the game.
Much photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it.
I could be wrong, but it's
You're starting to take pictures of the landmarks.
yeah.
But we'll probably do that more like as we go along because
Yeah.
as doing all of them at once would be a little bit tedious.
But I would recommend taking a selfie. Sorry. Go ahead, or
Go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say, but you gotta at least take a selfie in front of the Avengers Tower.
Well, of course I will.
Okay, got some time to kill. See what's happening out in the city.
Oh, new side mission unlocked. Let's see what we got here. What? What do you mean?
Yeah, you gotta take a few pictures or just wait.
An active drug deal. Officers near Gramercy, please report.
Where?
Oh yeah, I think you gotta take a picture of a few landmarks before you can actually move on.
Maybe, anyway.
Oh, by the way, Martin Lee is voiced by Stephen O. Young.
Stephen O. Young.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. This is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings.
Wait, I get paid at the end of the week. I get... Ugh.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
And that's Spider-Man's #1 villain, Rent.
Rent?
It's
Give me
Rent.
rent. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, Mr. Dickovish is one of the funniest side characters in the Raimi movies.
Hi, Mr. Lee.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Peter, we're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool. I'm on my way.
Up. Crime in progress.
No drugs in my city.
But yeah, I really hated that ass pull of a finale from Ultimate. And the worst part was, I defended Ultimate for a while because I thought it did some interesting ideas. I mean, for God's sakes, if you have an episode where you cross over with Deadpool, who's voiced by Kid Flash, you gotta be at least doing something right.
I mean, they also adapted one of the comic book stories from Ultimate Spider-Man, where Spidey and Wolverine swap brains.
That was admittedly pretty funny.
Admittedly pretty funny, but I thought it was a little funnier in the comic book because it had to deal with an adult man having to deal with teenager stuff.
I mean,
yes, the cartoon did the same, but it wasn't in like, adults trying. No, that's. I am trying to think of the words and making it sound less creepy, but just not gonna happen.
oh well.
Oh well.
Also, I missed the part where that's my problem. Raimi quote for the win.
Oh, come on!
Anyway.
Now, where did I put
I still would have wanted the Spider-Man 4 starring Bruce Campbell as Mysterio.
Oh, we all would have.
I mean, the cameo was just fine, but it's just like you're setting up something, and Hollywood decides no, let's get another series of another Spider-Man and make it darker because kids love Edge.
Well, here's the thing. From what I recall, the thing was there were plans for a fourth Spider-Man movie, but the thing was, well, Raimi and the others didn't see eye to eye. Raimi and the execs didn't see eye to eye, and honestly, I can sort of understand where they're coming from, especially after the events of Spider-Man 3, which, look, I understand that he didn't want to include Venom. That was more of an executive decision, but it was very evident in the final product that he was dragging his feet.
Yeah, it did seem like he was more like he just wanted to have the story with just Sandman. Because honestly, I thought that would have been just fine. Just making a story of Sandman.
honestly, if they had just condensed it to Sandman and a New Goblin, which I'm sorry, in my opinion, New Goblin was terrible.
Oh yeah, let's change the glider into a snowboard.
Honestly, in my opinion, I feel that
They did it worse than Amazing Spider-Man 2, though.
Peter,
Yeah.
yeah.
are you in trouble? Do you need money?
I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no.
Alright,
There are
y'all.
problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out.
So okay, now that I'm thinking about it, what do you think is one of the weirdest Spider-Man stories in the comic books?
Since past.
Since past.
Oh, that thing?
These past few years.
So, Frozen, to explain that,
College and working here.
so you know how Peter and MJ have kids at one point in the comics?
I just wish they were more people.
Yes. Are we talking like Mayday Parker or
No,
a completely different group of kids?
completely different pair of kids.
Now it's you.
Oh yeah. I think I saw. Isn't that the most recent one?
No, that's not the most recent one. This is like from the early 2000s.
Okay, then I wouldn't know. I kind of like.
Okay, let me explain this one. So, there was a stupid retcon that essentially Maze
always told me if you help someone.
Norman Osborn apparently at one point had children with Gwen Stacy.
Party and everything. It really means a lot.
Oh, I remember it now.
Yeah, now you remember.
Oh,
Yeah, you just had to give me.
It took them over a decade to retcon the events of that movie, or to retcon the events of that storyline. My mistake.
See, I was just going to bring up the.
Hell. Or go ahead, Frozen.
I was just going to bring up the storyline where Peter's parents came back and they turned into robotic spider slayers.
What?
Oh yeah, that was a thing. It was called the Life Theft storyline.
The
this was
life
like-
step storyline?
Life
What?
Theft.
Life theft.
Essentially,
this was like.
it was also Vulture basically ended up swapping his youth with Peter for a while.
Oh yeah, that's what they adapted. That's what they adapted into one of the arcs from
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal.
three of
Converge Grand Central. Over.
the animated series. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Only it was done worse here.
Yeah, since in the animated series they cut out all the bullshit with his parents being spider slayers.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
I don't remember if Smythe was behind it or it was maybe another. Spider.
It was Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Of course, it's Green Goblin. Of course, it was Gobby. He wants to legalize marijuana.
Well, that works both ways.
To be fair, they retconned it to where Norman was responsible for the fucking Clone Saga too.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, the mess that was the Clone Saga by not only having 2 Spider-Man clones, but 3 Spider-Man clones.
To be fair, I thought that the Kane was somewhat interesting.
Oh yeah, Kane was interesting. So was Ben.
Ben was one of the best things to come out of that fucking train wreck.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool that they actually brought back Kane to be Scarlet Spider #2.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of Ben Reilly, Frozen, are you aware of what they've recently done onto our boy in the comics?
No, I have not.
They turned him into a villain.
No.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, they
Chasm.
did. Into Chasm.
Chasm?
Yeah. Now he's
Okay,
become an
okay.
an edgy hero who essentially
An edgy villain.
an edgy villain who who has very little memories of his time as being a clone of Eater, and basically is now all moody, and out the edge. I wish I was kidding. Am I happy about that? No! Though on the subject of Ben Riley, I said it once, I'll say it again. Shout out to my boy Andy Samberg for getting the role of Scarlet Spider and run Across the Spider-Verse. I love Andy Samberg.
Yeah. But I do gotta say, Chasm's suit is actually really good.
Oh, I agree. Chasm's suit is cool. Well, somewhat, but I'm sorry. I hate the fact that's Ben Riley. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to look up what happened, what made him be Chasm, and it's just like, from the looks of things, he just had like his cloning became more mutated and it just kind of messed him up.
Basically some stupid corporate corporate was trying to basically get the copyright to Spider-Man's name, so they basically abducted Ben Riley and wanted him to become their own Spider-Man, and then things didn't work out, and then he tried to kill Miles.
Well, Peter, actually, not Miles.
Well, no. Well, remember, they did try to have him kill Miles.
Oh, I know. That too.
But still. Also, I will say this. On the subject...
And the even dumber thing, Frozen? He led his own version of the Sinister Six.
Oh,
which are demons. Which are demons that are facsimiles of Peter's worst villains. And you want to know what they did for his version of the Sinister Six? Remember the name that they were given in the animated series? They repurposed that for this version.
Oh man, what was it called? I can't remember.
The Insidious Six, I think it was?
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
But they don't really see, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page and it's like, it doesn't say anything about that. It only goes up to something called Dead No More.
Go to his Marvel database wiki page. You'll learn more about that. You'll actually find out about that there. It's near the end of his character page.
Officers, be advised.
Marvel
Just reported.
database.
Firehouse on the west side.
Oh, before we do that, let's go see what these criminals are up to.
Someone's getting. Oh, you started without.
Yeah, that's not really doing any better.
But still, though, I mean, to be fair, it's nowhere.
Scroll down.
To be fair, it's
There's
nowhere.
a section on his character page on that wiki that
Okay, yeah. The one I looked at was like exactly the same.
Back on track. Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. And then this is just, yeah, it's dumb.
Oh, you think that's bad? Ed, you should hear about what happened recently with Kamala.
That's happened involving a Spider-Man character recently. 2 words. Kamala Khan.
They recently killed her off just to give her backstory from in the
well,
MCU.
that's the rumored resurrection, but
But essentially, the thing is, they killed her off in a Spider-Man book.
oh, and that's not even the worst part. They're pulling the whole Peter can't be relatable unless he's miserable card again.
I am losing patience. Where
Which I call bullshit, especially as someone who read the Spider-Girl comics.
Must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
there's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad.
And okay, the Spider Girl. When you say Spider Girl, that's the one with Mayday Parker, right?
Yes.
Yuri,
Okay.
the alarm was legit.
Ser-
Masked gunman
seriously,
and single hostage.
as somebody who
Lost in progress.
who basically was in high was in middle school, who grew up basically reading those small little compendium books that had Spider-Girl comics in the library. You know, those little books. You know, had like several issues in one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were a lot of those in the library. Harry, I basically grew up reading those. I loved Mayday Parker as a character. Right, so the fact that they never bothered to,
Don't want to alert the others.
Like bring her back.
like the fact that they don't bother canonizing her.
Yeah.
Like they're too scared.
I mean, it probably would have helped if she also had her own costume.
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
Yeah.
Because her costume is based off of the Ben Reilly costume that he wore when he became when he became Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Should web him from above.
After Parker was just like, yeah, I'm not going to be Spider-Man anymore.
Which
I got a kid now on the way. And,
yeah,
and
which
then
I
the
will
kid's
say
gonna
this
happen.
is I really do like that outfit. Like
Oh, yeah,
that
it's a
outfit.
good outfit, but it's just like it's been worn by two different people now. And then, well, two different. Well, I'm just trying to wear this. It's just like
Stay quiet now.
it's Ben Reilly and Mayday, but then there's also Spider Carnage that had a variation on of it where he had like the mouth thing.
Someone else is here. I swear. They must have the file.
From like late in the Spider-Man cartoon.
Where are they?
Now that one is the ending I didn't really care for. Yeah, this really good finale of all these Spider-Men coming up and doing. really cool things.
Here's the thing, Frozen. That was never originally supposed to be the series finale for the animated series.
No, I know. There's supposed to be more, but Fox or whoever was at the head of it was just like, yeah, I think we've had enough Spider-Man. Let's try to get something new. And then, like maybe a year later, Spider-Man Unlimited comes out.
Oh, it's not even the worst part, Frozen.
Okay. Can I tell them about this, please?
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the deal. So okay, so a while back,
Literally didn't see that coming.
but so here's the thing. So the creator behind her of the original
Hey, what is that?
series
Mm-hmm.
series
John Semper Jr. Yeah.
John Semper Jr. tried to do a crowdfunder where he tried to create a new series with the original
Mary Jane.
cast for the Spider or the Spider-Man series. They had Barnes, they had MJZ, they even had the late great
Joan Lee.
Joan Lee. But the thing was one of the things that was a reward for backing it was a full script of the final episode that never was, where Peter finally finds MJ and essentially, lives happily ever after. Now the thing was, by the end, and essentially, so when all was said and done, when the project was filmed, nothing came of it.
Project was funded, yeah.
Nothing came of it, and to make things even worse,
to this day, that script has never been released.
And worst of all, you can get it if you go to Amazon and pay $90 for it.
Also, MJ in this game is voiced by Laura Bailey.
Yeah, I can believe that, yeah.
But, yeah, that's the bullshit part of it. It's like, you've waited nearly 30 years to actually have this script be available, yet you can only buy it on Amazon for an astronomical amount. A script like that should not be being sold for $90.
The worst part of it all is that someone is actually trying to do a proper continuation for it. A nice fan comic called Spider-Man 96. Yes. It's essentially supposed to be a fan-made comic that's supposed to fill in all the plot holes regarding what happens at the end.
As an unofficial season 6, yeah.
And in addition, here's the cool part. This series, this fan comic, finally proves a fan theory I have had for years regarding both the animated series and Unlimited. They take place in different continuities.
Oh, thank goodness, because I don't really want to...
Because in one of the earliest issues, it's revealed that Norman... So remember those pocket dimensions that we saw in the animated series?
The ones the Spot used.
Yeah, the pocket dimensions that the Spot used as his powers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're actually a plot point in this comic.
And in addition, Norman is back with a vengeance. And so that's bad. But here's the thing. The second issue is amazing because the thing is, so the whole point of this is to basically everyone who was lost in a dimensional tear or something, Peter is basically going to get everyone back.
Mary Jane, who else?
Well, two in particular are none other than Mr. Eddie Brock and Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, Venom and Carnage themselves, yeah.
And here's the cool thing.
I found that resolution to their story fucking stupid.
But here's the cool part, and this is obviously the thing that really makes me happy. So essentially, Peter ends up in a sort of weird in either like an alternate dimension or some point in time in 18th century England, wherein essentially Cletus Cassidy is Jack the Ripper.
Yes,
That
Carnage
tracks.
as Jack the Ripper.
It
And
tracks.
And it's
That does.
and it's amazing. The thing is Peter actually helps Venom take him down, but the thing is they actually explain a certain plot hole regarding the whole thing. So you know how at the end they show that, you know, at one point the Carnage symbiote ended up on one of the versions of Peter.
Mm-hmm.
So in the comic, they explain what happened was Venom in a rage because of the fact
In a
that
fit of rage, yeah.
because Cassidy ended up screwing
His
over
Cletus- yeah.
ended up screwing over Peter by essentially sending him into another portal. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Only mention of Vanessa Fisk in the game, by the way.
yeah. But essentially, the thing is, in a rage, Venom basically tore the Carnage symbiote off of Cassidy, threw it into a portal, and the Carnage symbiote that we see, he that ends up creating Spider Carnage, the same symbiote.
Ah.
But here's the thing: at the end of issue 2, Spider-Man ends up in another universe, in another dimension, and the dimension he happens to end up in is none other than the dimension from Unlimited.
Confirming that both series take place on different Earths.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune? Correct.
I mean, already did.
Well, the thing was
They never explained if that actually was the case or not.
hell, another thing that kind of adds confusion to the whole thing is the fact that when Spidey first shows up in Unlimited, they play the classic theme from freaking from the '90s series for no
What?
reason.
Okay, what?
Yeah, which okay. On the subject of Unlimited, I can't remember what the name of his VA is.
Reno Romano.
Reno Romano. I think he's a decent Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Considering the fact that he would end up voicing him in the 2 PS1 games?
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. He voiced him in the PS1 games first.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he
wait,
did. Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
makes no sense, because didn't the first PS1 game come out in 2000?
No.
You know what? I can go look that up right now. Spider-Man PS1.
I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
Spider-Man PS1 came out on 2000 actually.
Oh, okay. So that okay.
Yeah, that makes no sense, because
I
Unlimited started in
I thought
1999.
I thought that his first role as Spider-Man was in.
No, that was Unlimited. I know for a fact that Unlimited started at some point in 1999. So yeah, and the thing is, and the weird thing was that actually makes them including the Spider-Man theme, the animated Spider-Man theme in the PS1 games would have made much more sense, since those are supposed to be the only two games aside from the SNES game that's based on the animated series. Which
I'm trying to remember if it's supposed to be separation anxiety or maximum.
No, there was an animated series game for the SNES.
Also the Genesis.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, another thing when it comes to Spider-Man games, we do not talk about Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six.
Oh
no.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that game.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. If the Sinister Six are so pathetically easy that you can just repeatedly punch them in the dick to beat
Oh
them...
no! You're not even thinking of the right one.
Wait.
No, she's here now.
Wait. Oh, are you talking about the PC game?
Bingo.
Oh,
This just turned
I was like, oh, okay. Also, you want to know what's funny? Liquid Snake voiced Spider-Man at one point.
Who is in my auction house?
Huh.
Remember the Sega CD game?
No, I do not trust you to fix this.
Spider-Man versus the Kingpin?
Miss Investigative Journalist arrested.
Yeah, yeah.
What I'm going to do is collect your head.
Yeah, that's Cam Clark voicing Peter in that game. And the even funnier thing is, he's the only like known voice actor in that game.
Excused it to hide evidence. Why did the
Granted, it was the early '90s, but still. Also, weird thing is that's one of the only. That's one of, if not the only,
he's holding something.
Spider-Man game that has a vocal theme song. Also, someone pointed some. Also,
It looks different.
I figured something out that might actually make you guys feel old. Want to know what the last game Kraven, Venom, and Lizard were in before Spider-Man 2 was?
What?
The Spider-Man 3 game.
Oh!
Yeah. It's taken us that long to get proper versions of Kraven, Venom, and the Lizard.
What is that?
Okay.
DL?
I'm trying to act. I don't know what else I need to do.
If I'm remembering correctly, you have to look at the painting of the statue. Not the picture, the painting on the desk.
Well, yeah,
Oh
but
wait.
I did.
Oh wait. Oh, that didn't do anything? Oh.
What?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to try to either.
Oh wait,
back.
you're supposed to try to move the statue. Or wait, actually, you're either supposed to try to move the statue or move the picture, because the sword case doesn't do anything. I know that. No, not the ticket. That.
Statue can move. Most common pose is.
Told you.
Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Yeah.
And now you can move. Now you can start moving the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so
Left arm down. Right palm up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine where it is. Because
No, you had it. No, mouth closed.
Nice.
There we go.
So close. But a piece is missing.
and now it just needs a weapon.
I've seen these before.
I believe it's this one, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's the only one you can actually take out of the case.
That's not right.
Oh wait, no, it's the. Oh, never mind.
Oh wait, it's the wait, it's the smaller one.
Oh yeah, it's the.
Yeah, you got to click on the thing and then you can move the camera around.
Ninjato, yeah. Yeah, it's the double-bladed kunai, right? Whatever that's supposed to be.
I mean, I appreciate the puzzles, but they are really forced in here.
Devil's breath.
What the?
And this is it. And this is where we came in.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be.
Also, Norman being the overarching big bad of a Spider-Man game? No.
In there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a betrayal of the character. He's never done that more than, like, twice.
I mean, Norma's just an upstanding citizen who could do no wrong whatsoever. No. I give him a straight face.
When I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay. You hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Although the next time they meet, it's going to make us all sad.
Change your perfume?
Yeah.
That's the Stan Lee cameo of the game.
And then right after that one actually is funny, and it's
it's his last
funnier.
official cameo. Yeah, it's his last official living cameo. I remember that.
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight. There we go.
Also, Flutter, since we mentioned that fan comic, in the description below, can you provide a link to it?
Oh, I will. I'll have to look for it. It's been a while.
Gotta stay silent.
Also, given what Devil's Breath is and when this game came out, awkward timing, guys.
Yeah, it was
Little bit,
not really handled well.
To be fair, no one had any idea of knowing, you know.
True.
Easy does it.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you know that you won't lose the mission if you get spotted, right?
Yes, I will.
No, you won't. If I remember correctly, you can.
Okay, room is clear.
I'm actually trying to remember. I mean, it's been a while since I've played this game. I've been actually thinking about playing this game again sometime, just because the second game is going to be coming out soon. Also probably the pseudo sequel to this game with Miles Morales.
Told you. Oh, wait.
Told ya!
Oh, never mind. My mistake. Keep in mind, it's been a while since I've seen this game, so
Okay.
I'm bound to misremember things.
At the very least, it saves me from the last wave I dealt with. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, I thought it was funny. It's just like, oh yeah. Unintentionally gaslighting friends. That's what we do here.
Well, no, I just misremembered something.
Okay, now, where is everyone else?
Yeah, I saw a guy on the other side of the glass case, so Yeah, I think that's the last guy.
MJ.
Ah, crap.
Really?
No.
Oh right, it's yeah.
Now!
Now you can fight free. Now you can fight freely.
With the hostage taking, guys.
Come on, just come on.
Whoa.
The priceless artifacts. Come on.
Guys, ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
Ah, it's Fist. Yes, he can pay for it. Alright.
Specters, but you know, technically specters aren't ghosts.
Wasn't really talking about money. I was talking about preservation of history.
Seems like this is an energy.
I will say this when it comes to the game. Well, slight spoiler, but I did like the fact that they used that out of all villains, they decided to go for Mr. Negative.
Yeah, Mr. Negative out of all the villains that they've had is definitely one of the newer ones.
Well, here's the thing. He's not new. He's a very obscure one, and I appreciate that. And it's good to see like lesser known
Someone who could help track down
villains.
Well,
job
as the main, well, I do appreciate the fact that they included an obscure villain as the main villain until a certain point in the game, but
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
because of course you have to have one of Peter's two iconic villains be the true big bad of the game.
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
She's telling the truth. You can't sue her for slander.
What the?
Hey,
What's with that
okay?
one guy in the back? Why is he
Fine.
just waving his
Hey,
hand?
Well,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry, I'll make it up to you. Make it up to you. Dinner mix. Yeah, that is weird. I've never really understood that. Sure, sure see you in a few.
Also, I always lump these two together. They're adorable.
Yeah.
Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Oh no, here it comes.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team.
Also,
Again.
MJ working for the Daily Bugle instead of Peter. That's a unique change.
Guys.
That's unique and refreshing change.
I think.
You know,
I think
this pretty much makes her
sorry.
like Lois Lane.
Let's not make this all about this.
Yeah.
How's it going with you?
Wait a
Not
minute.
that I mind.
I'm just trying to remember if they actually had her be a part of the Daily Bugle and the Ultimate
No,
Spider-Man
it's
cartoon.
usually usually Peter.
Oh, I can explain. So here's the thing. She wasn't part of the debut. She was part of the school newspaper.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, they've never had her be a reporter for the Daily Bugle. They've just had her be a reporter for the school newspaper. And that was only in one cartoon, so
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
just wait until the game ends.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things.
Although that's going to be fucking awkward given the black suit in the next game.
oh yeah.
I remember why we broke up.
Which I am so glad that we're getting Venom in the sequel, and I especially like the fact that Yuri's going out of his way way to do research when it comes to the game. Did you hear about that, Frozen?
I don't really hear too much about like
So,
people doing
Yuri
stuff.
actually said that he's actually. Oh, wait for it.
Love seeing you two together again.
Oh, Stan! Oh, Stan, we miss you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so, fuck, fuck, what was I saying before?
You were explaining the whole thing with Yuri doing his research.
Oh, right, yeah. So, apparently, Yuri actually did research regarding addiction, and such, to essentially prepare for his role as Spider-Man in the second game.
Given the black suit.
Because here's the thing, Frozen. It's hinted that it essentially, instead of the black suit just making Peter become aggressive or such, the longer
for the most part, he's
the longer Peter has it,
in the game,
the more likely he is to become Venom.
The more he becomes Venom.
Yep, I am quite aware of how the symbiote suit works. It is definitely, I mean, the best so far. The best iteration of it that I've ever seen was, of course, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh God, yes, the black suit storyline was one of the best.
Yeah, because he goes from, hey, the suit's actually like doing some good. Maybe I should just keep on going with it. I mean, it's not the red and blue, but I think people will get used to it.
Here's the thing that I really liked about that arc, and it was one word: subtlety. They made it subtle. They made it subtle with this slow hints of basically doing bad things. Also,
especially considering that one fight scene where he's silent for the entirety of the fight scene, which, regarding Peter,
well, here's the thing.
He's not saying anything.
Here's the thing, Flutter. There's a reason why. Because Peter wasn't even awake.
Oh, he wasn't even awake. He was sleep fighting.
Well, not necessarily, because the suit was doing everything for him.
Yeah. Essentially, the thing was the suit basically took over. Because here's the thing: Peter wished when he woke up that the Sinister Six would be back in jail. The suit basically said, "Your wish is granted," and thus basically saw that as carte blanche to essentially go nuts and well, what the? Okay, that's weird. Why is there not? Anyway, but the thing was,
it was like, yeah, the crime was on the roof. Yeah.
Yeah, but essentially, the suit basically took his body for a joyride at night while he was sleeping. So the Sinister Six would be back in jail by morning. Also, another thing I really appreciated when it comes to that arc, the way that they managed to squeeze in his origin episode. Oh, because the way they did it was brilliant. The thing is, it's supposed to be the third part of the arc where essentially Peter's fighting mentally against the suit, and thus he flashes back to how he first became Spider-Man. And essentially we have a shoulder devil battle between, well, sort of like debate between Peter's inner shoulder devil and shoulder angel. That being the black suit being the shoulder devil, and Uncle Ben being the shoulder angel. Oh, it's fantastic.
That's better than in the original series, because
honestly, the thing is, I like the original series, but that's mostly nostalgia talking. I like how they did in the original series, but Spectacular just did far better. Oh, hello, Shocker!
Hey, Shocker! Voiced by Dave B. Mitchell.
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you. You'll just slow me down.
Wow, that's considerate. so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait.
I kind of miss Shocker sounding like a Texan.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
But I do gotta say, best glow ups from looking like a pincushion to, you know, actually functioning suit.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again?
I really like I really like it. Also, for those who are wondering, what's the difference between Shocker and Electro? Shocker uses concussive energy. Electro actually uses actual electricity. Yes,
It's
we
like a
are
lightning and thunder thing.
You can tell me who it is now.
Yeah.
Make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Sorry, I cut you off there.
Oh, wait. Gotcha! Sorry about that. Was focusing on there. But yeah, it is basic case of thunder or lightning, pretty much.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details?
Oh, you gotta talk to the tailor about that.
Though, I will say this: when it comes to Shocker, best voice for him,
He's not very talkative.
him,
I think he's
Jim Cummings.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
I love
Yeah.
this. Also, I love the fact that that's not even the proper boss battle. That you don't get that until later in the game with Sinister Six. It's just a chase sequence.
Yeah.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah. He was unusual.
Okay, now then, let's check suits here. Can we purchase anything here?
Ooh, new suit.
New suits.
Ah, looks like we can. Let's see here. Noir?
Sure, best to go in order.
Yeah.
We have the materials, so why not? And what's this? Sound of
equips.
sound of silence. Ooh.
Pretty much, Noir is supposed to be your ultimate stealth suit.
Well, it is. Well, it is supposed to be it is a stealth suit, so it's not inaccurate. It.
Also, we unlocked another suit.
Yeah, the Secret War suit. Anyway, now let's go back to the Spider Rider suit.
The Arachnid Rider suit, yeah.
What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the physics center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee. Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here. And
But-
I plan to be the one.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
But yeah, I really enjoyed Jim Cummings as Shocker.
Yeah, also, I love this game's loading screens.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Oh yeah. Which, you want to know what's hilarious?
What?
Don't think about it.
You can't actually wear the Spider-Verse suit in Miles Morales and this game.
Which is awesome.
Actually, you can't wear the Spider-Verse suit in this game.
Mm-hmm. You can be Spider-Dad.
Which Across the Spider-Verse is going to be a fantastic movie.
Oh, yeah. That's coming out next month, right?
Yes, it is.
This week, actually.
This week.
Yeah, this Friday.
Sorry to bother you, Mr.
Looks like I got something to do for after work Friday. And I got half a day that day too.
And I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it.
I love that reply.
Hey, you know anything about this? Oh, yeah, sure. It's definitely Asian mask.
Replica of
Yeah.
an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one
I don't know anything about this.
This symbol here roughly.
Nothing whatsoever.
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me.
Also, I will say this when it comes to this
That mask is
to this game, I really appreciate how they made some of the villains like really sympathetic, like Martin Lee, for example, here.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell he's a good guy. Hi, but circumstances out of control basically make.
He's well intentioned.
Hell, another one, Otto. He's
just a victim of Norman unleashing Devil's Breath way too early.
And well,
sometimes the best things
and
that
well,
we can do are probably
and
the
well,
best
Norman just
or
being
the
a
worst ways to
dick.
go through it.
Really spooked Mr. Lee.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Doc Ock is very sympathetic, as you'll all soon learn near the at the end of the
No,
game.
I think he just had a weird flashback or something.
By the
I
way,
know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
that Stan Lee cameo, that's not the only time where you're going to be hitting the feels. No, you thought that was bad? It gets worse at the end of the game.
That went about as well as I could have hoped.
Still,
all I'm going to say is get used to having Aunt May around.
Anyway.
I love the fact that he just changes into his suit like behind the roof.
Got some time to
That's
kill.
hilarious.
Needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey work out in the city.
Let's see if we can get some landmarks. We do
Yeah.
need
Oh.
we do need one if we want to unlock the Ben Reilly outfit.
Yeah, you
yeah.
have to collect like
Scarlet Spider Suit, yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much have to go and like collect everything to get all the suits. Luckily, there's 5
Yeah,
buildings right there.
Which here's the thing: the side missions, they're easy enough to where a completionist playthrough is actually fun to do.
Mm-hmm. I've completed my save file.
Like with the pigeons, the speedball missions. Even though at times those
screwball.
The screwball missions. Yeah, the pigeons, the screwball missions, the landmarks, the backpacks.
Which
is another person.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something
Go ahead.
dangerous?
Oh, it's just a
Yeah, I was just saying like speedball's another person.
Oh yeah.
Back together.
We're talking again.
If I can remember, he becomes Pestilence after a nuclear explosion.
Oh no! It's Penance. It's a Civil War.
Penance.
It's a Civil War thing.
Penance.
Which, let's be fair here, nobody likes.
Wait, what's that from?
Civil War, the original.
Oh, that's from the first Civil War story.
Yeah. Which they made into a video game, which is why I know about that.
Oh yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Which I will say this, I preferred how they did it in the video game.
Well, the admiration's
Yeah.
mutual.
It's a very self-contained
The
storyline.
Civil War
like
movie and Ultimate Alliance 2 are the 2 best adaptations of that story. Let's pray that Civil War 2 never gets adapted into anything, though. Yeah, if you thought the story in Civil War was bad, Civil War 2 is even worse.
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I mean,
Basically,
forget. I just
Carol's character gets assassinated all because Miles has a vision about something happening in the future.
You're better than this.
Hmm.
lose track of time.
And now we have 2 landmark tokens, which means time to get the suit.
Also unlocks hollow decoys. They do have their own quips, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Now, unfortunately, these we can't get for a while because, well,
You need research tokens, and you can't get those until later in the game.
Now then, let's switch back to
To the Arachnid Rider, yeah.
to the Arachnid Rider suit.
Which, if I remember correctly, this isn't the only. A suit like this is also in Miles Morales. I know that.
It is.
Yeah. It's a different suit entirely, but it's like that.
Okay, I love the fact that you can actually slow down in midair to take a good picture.
The old alma mater.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Author of my student loans.
Excuse me, pardon me.
All right, let's see here.
There we go.
Got it.
Yeah, the backpacks are the easiest collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
Because the landmarks actually require you to go out of your way and look for them. While the backpacks are just already marked in the game. Already marked throughout New York, so.
Hey, I remember this backpack. Oh, there's still a hot dog in it. Oops. Wait a minute, how come this backpack has a whole entire jug of milk in it?
Okay,
Oh,
Peter
yeah,
wouldn't
right.
be that absent-minded.
I mean, he misses his rent, so.
Okay, that's different.
Is it?
Yes, leaving stuff in a backpack is much different than missing rent.
Really? How is that different exactly, Flutter? Please explain to us.
One can cause you to get evicted. The other is just easy to fix.
Okay, pick up the cup. Pick up a cup. Pick it up. Pick up a cup.
Pick it up.
Hey.
Pick
Pick up a cup.
Hey,
Pick-
what
pick
do
it
you
up.
think you're doing?
Pick
Pick the book.
it up.
Pick the book.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office.
Oh, looks like Peter's not the only one getting evicted.
And then
Ah,
there's
Norman.
this asshole!
Mayor Norman Osborn, voiced by Mark Ralston, aka Arkhamverse Deathstroke.
Aha.
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
And yes, in this continuity,
Those were
they're adapting the fact that at one point in the comics, Norman was mayor of New York.
Thank you.
I thought it was president.
No.
No, I'm thinking Lex Luthor.
Yeah, you're thinking of Lex Luthor.
Where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
But almost,
I'm trying
practically almost same concept, really.
Not really. Which, by the way, Norman isn't the worst candidate for mayor. Looks over at Kingpin.
You haven't.
Which I can't believe they're adapting that storyline in Born Again.
Hey, Peter.
Yes,
Harry will be coming back from Europe.
you heard me right.
Maybe the two of you can start
Coming back from Europe. Right.
This is opportunity knocking.
My intentions are noble, I assure you.
Okay,
Easy.
with the Spider-Man 2 game coming
We're
out,
gonna take everything.
what do you think the costumes are going to be?
Obviously,
question.
obviously,
Got the grant from the city,
obviously,
no longer pay.
obviously, several of them will be from the Spider-Verse, from across the Spider-Verse.
If I were you,
Of course,
Well,
of
into and
course.
across into the Spider-Verse mainly, and at least one's from across the Spider-Verse.
I want to say at least Agent Venom makes an appearance.
Oh, an Agent Venom suit? That would be
Maybe?
interesting.
Do something to help Doc.
I mean, it would make sense. We do already have the black
Ask him
suit.
to talk to his dad.
Yeah.
Norman never listens to
It'll
him.
be, Peter would have like 2 different sets of suits. It would be his normal Spider-Man suits, and then different variations of symbiotes, including stuff like
Oh god!
Scream.
Imagine
and-
Riot. Imagine Riot and Carnage being suits.
Ooh.
Or heck, even Spider Carnage would be nice too.
Oh yeah, that would be so cool.
Also, calling it right now, Carnage is going to be a villain at one point.
Well, obviously, we have the Venom symbiote. It's gonna happen.
It's probably going to be
Yeah.
DLC, but I'd still go for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
These
I
are how
love
you get the research. Yeah, these are how you get the research tokens in the game.
benefit the public.
Mhm.
Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I let you know each one.
You think that they might put in like a Deadpool suit, just to be like, haha, look at this, Spider-Man and Deadpool are practically the same character.
I doubt it.
When they aren't.
It means a lot to him.
Also, I'm wondering if they'll at one point include Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, it's got it. It's got to. It's different enough.
Considering the fact that there's already a mod for that for the first game, yeah, and he's appearing in either Across or Beyond, one or the other, it makes sense.
You and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high.
Also,
Rising.
calling it right now, Harry's going to be the original host of the Venom symbiote before Eddie's
Probably.
introduced.
Like mini clouds of small
Well, it makes the most sense, Frozen, considering the fact that he's dying
Yeah.
and the fact, and especially given what happened at the end of Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm. And I also want to say this. This is an idea that came out of what's it called? Ultimate Spider-Man, but Mary Jane getting the Carnage suit.
I hate.
Gotta swing right through those clouds.
I
I mean, yes, I know it was stupid, but I just have a feeling.
Here's the worst part.
You know what that is?
No.
That's literally the Carnage version of She-Venom.
Naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Think about it.
I mean, they did kind of do that in the Ultimate comic books. That Gwen Stacy became Carnage.
Well, yeah, but that's different. Also, another thing. You know what they did in Ultimate Spider-Man? That was really fucking stupid. So, okay, she ended up becoming Carnage at one point, basically becoming like a symbiote queen of some kind.
Yes.
Later, she ends up becoming the ultimate version of Spider-Woman.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. You're that lazy to not even include Jessica Drew? What?
Well, Jessica
Or
Drew
heck,
doesn't really
even-
exist
even
in the
female
Ultimate Universe.
Oh, fair enough.
It could have been worse. It could have just been a female clone of Parker,
Of Peter,
of Peter.
which is literally what they did.
Yeah.
Granted, although that was just a girl's mind in his body, which made it even worse.
Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Also, it's pretty obvious that one of the boss battles has you playing as Miles fighting Peter, given how the gameplay trailer, given what the gameplay trailer showed off.
Also,
Since that's
I
clear-
will say this.
So it's clearly supposed to be Miles facing down Peter when he's using all those symbiote limbs.
Great light on that one.
Anyway.
Also,
Go
I
ahead,
will
Gil.
say this: the line where he basically where Miles says Blizzard has teeth, and Peter goes, "Oh, that's fine. So do I." That line, chills.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick.
All right.
Perfect.
There we go. Just need to get back to the research. Oh wait, it's that one.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
No!
Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
And congratulations, we now have a research token.
Yeah. Those are how you get the research tokens, and they're not. They're like all over New York, so.
I almost forgot we could unlock that one too. Now let's see.
How many do we need?
We need
the base tokens.
We need
Yeah,
base tokens too.
Yeah, those aren't going to be later into much later in the game. The gang bases. Which I also appreciate the fact that they included Tombstone as one of the villains, considering you don't really see him that often in Spider-Man adaptations. He's not an obscure villain, he's just not used that much.
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Devil's breath.
No, not quite. More like Mr. Negative influencing him.
Oh yeah, that is the Mr. Negative influence, yeah.
Anyway. I believe we're about to hit our next boss fight, which will be which after beating it will be a perfect stopping point.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons.
Yeah.
Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopey than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
He made him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh, he's still here. You'll find that out eventually.
Who's still here?
Harry.
Oh yeah, Harry's here in spirit.
Well, no.
No.
No, remember.
Remember, Norman.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, not giving too much away. He's here in spirit.
Right. But still. And that deals with that. So we have hit the perfect stopping point for the game because we're about to hit the Shocker boss fights. All right, so we'll beat his ass and then we'll call it a night.
Granted, short video, but still.
We did it for 2 hours, dude.
Oh. Okay, I had no idea that that's how long we were recording for. Never mind. Oh yeah, it is 8. No mistake. It's 8 where I am.
Yeah, 2 hours is just long enough.
Yeah. The reason we went longer was because last part was because we were
hunting all the backpacks.
We were collecting all the backpacks, so.
Wait a minute, you collected all the backpacks in one session?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that easy.
So one of these sessions is going to be like a cleanup session where you're just going to get everything else and not progress the story.
Oh no, we're not going to do that.
We'll get the other collectibles along the way.
Yeah, the reason we just did all the backpacks in one video is because they're the easiest collectible to just speed
And not
through
only
and
that, it
find.
helps us. Well, also another thing, it helped us explore the city, and also we needed to activate all of the relay stations so we can map out the city too. So
Yeah.
Me so young and stupid. You just stupid. Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? Talking is subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Like, okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
All right, so here's another question that's on my mind. Best Spider-Man villain.
ooh, I think Venom personally.
You come clean, I can help you.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's pretty much like a mirror match
Plus, I've always been
kind of thing.
Plus, I've always been a fan of classic evil doppelgangers.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man is definitely no stranger to doppelgangers.
Oh, he has someone. Literally, he has a villain called Doppelganger.
You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want
And then there's Rep Rap,
try day trading. It's all the
Rep. No, it's like. Oh man, what was it called? It's like some kind of like evil demon thing.
Tell me who you're working for.
And then there's also Spider Side. And also all the other different kinds of Spider Women.
Oh crap! Ah!
I've always been very partial to just Dr. Octopus. Because it's just another character it's a character that is in like the same field as Peter, but because of Doc Ock's ego or some other thing, he's just never been able to. What's the word here?
For me, either Green Goblin or Carnage. I've always liked those entertaining Joker-like villains.
Ah! Son of a bitch! Wait, hold up. Okay, good.
Yeah, those two are definitely not bad ones either. It's always good for Peter to have. I don't know. I think Peter's villains work best when there's something to metaphorically bounce off of. You know the villains that do relate to him in some way of either being like a brilliant scientist or
you
just
know,
to show him
Green
what
Goblin is
happens
something
when
of a
you go
scientist
too
himself.
far, Peter. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you left that joke wide open.
Yes, I did for a reason. But, and then like you also have villains that are like too far gone into the villain escapades, as in Venom or Carnage, where they're more of the thing that they're connected to than the actual person underneath it. I mean, yes, Spider-Man has become full-time Spider-Man at least once, and calling himself the Spider.
Oh yeah, that Earth where he was basically Tony Stark light.
No, I think this is like during the cooldown of Maximum Clonage. Or maybe the startup of Maximum Clonage, where he's just like very super moody, broody, sitting on doing the whole entire more Batman. He was playing off as more Batman.
Okay, how do I hurt him?
You got any more stuff to throw at him?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I see what I
Yeah.
have to do. Oh,
You just break the chandelier supports so they fall on him. Since he can't move.
Hate to destroy art, but it might be my only shot.
Yeah,
You just
since
have to
he's
dodge
stuck.
all of that.
Yeah, since he's stuck. Yeah.
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
there we go. Come on.
There. Yeah, I was definitely stuck on that part too, because I'm just like, okay, I'm dodging this guy. Why is nothing else happening?
Woohoo! We got him. Shocking.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the achievement name, Shock and Awe.
I love that. I love that. Also, financial shock. But yeah, that should do it for this session.
Yeah.
But yeah, one other thing I will say, personally, when it comes to voices for Spider-Man ones, I've always loved Mark Hamill's old Hobgoblin from the original animated series.
Even if the resolution for that story was fucking stupid, but that has more to do with the fact that the original alter ego of Hobgoblin was a mystery that was forcefully solved due to infighting at Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not kidding. DL. There's a full video that goes into details regarding that. Hold on.
Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of the Toku Roundup Chronicle. It's time for the sign-offs. Go!
I have been your white firefighter and idiot saying Storm on Flyers.
And I've been Frozen Traveler. Hope you guys have a nice night. Take care and travel on.
And I, of course, have been your kind but beloved overlord, and Riddle Guy extraordinary idea with his teen about you, that I'm just a passing through Toku fan. Remember that? And word to the wise folks, always look out for strange rank folks in demon-like masks. You ever know what kind of wackos you'll run into in New York? Don't forget to praise our meme log, goddamn Kodoto, and of course, ciao. We will see you next time, folks. Much like last time, we'll be opening up another poll to decide what should we look at next. So we do have more options now, so... Now, I will say this. For now, we'll be removing the Arachnid writer from the poll, so that we can basically have some diversity here. Maybe later down the line we'll include it, but for now, I'll pick something else, guys. Have a good night, folks. Take care. We'll see you all next time. A reminder, folks, we got a lot of stuff coming up soon. We've got, of course, Finding Nemo. To look forward to this week. We've got
tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize we were doing that tomorrow. But in addition to that, folks, we also have the Toku Drive-In Theater. We are at the tail end of Red vs. Blue, folks. And it's time that we find out the answer to the Data Chrono question. Why are we here? Which I will say this, folks. You're gonna want to tune in for the final part of season 14. It is fantastic because it includes all of the coolest stuff. You've got the death battle, to look forward to. And for those who are wondering about Ultra Mondays, we likely will be doing it this week. But in addition to looking at the latest episode of Gisari's and the latest episode of Dub for Zet, we're likely also going to be looking at the latest episodes for Regulos.
I suggest we do that after we properly look at the sub for Destin Crossroads, since that follows up on that.
Maybe you're right.
Besides, it'd be weird looking at a good dub and then looking at two episodes.
Whoever said we were going to be looking at the dub for that shit?
Fair enough.
But yeah. Also, folks, this Wednesday, hey, we have a special TTR of the movies for you, folks, where we look at the first time in celebration of Shin Kamen Rider's released in American theaters for a limited time here in the States. We'll be looking at the first time that Kamen Rider adapted the story of Hongo Takashi for a new generation with Kamen Rider the First. Now, the thing is, we will be looking at the next. But not the original cut. We'll be looking at the Takenoko cut.
Since that edits out all the bullshit with Platinum Smile.
Yeah.
They turned it into a J-horror movie instead of an actual Toku movie.
Yeah, but look forward to that shit. Yeah, folks. For now, have a good night. Take care. We'll see you all next time. Bye.